The Ayurvedic principles are not limited to physical manifestations. There is a mental manifestation, there is a spiritual manifestation, and there are different types of intricate linkage between one from the other. At least, yeah. So these three have to be linked, and these three are linked by breath. So if you can start, I don't need to pay anything. The most economical way is control your breath. Every disease whatsoever, how much ever big it is going to be solved. The breath will tell you. The breath is the eye to your disease, and it will tell you what you have to do. Also, it gives you solutions and keeps the surroundings, takes you to those surroundings where that solution is there. So such is the drive, where there is no need of any medicine. I have to depend on some. At the end of the day, human life is to become independent, as independent as possible. But these experiments which we are doing in laboratories, laboratory animals, laboratory, all these microbes, all those things, they have a different, we are not at all incorporating one more thing, that is consciousness. Every individual, whether it is dead or alive, there is a consciousness involved in that. So these things are completely kept aside, suppressed, and you want to create a big business empire, you are able to do that. So I don't know exactly how to tell this, but we have a very strong platform from which, if we develop further, we can do much more wonders. That's the whole theory I have for.
Wonderful, wonderful, nice. Can you hear me? Yeah, good. So, what about Chinese medicine? Now, for example, acupressure, acupuncture. That's something about Ayurveda. What about acupressure, acupuncture?
Those are coming from Ayurveda. Marma.
Yeah. Suppose now somebody has a pain here, they can press somewhere else, and this can get alleviated. How can the modern practice, that is being modern theories, how can they explain them? Some food, if you eat, our ancient traditions say that is hot. This is present even in other cultures, even the Aztec cultures. They say that is hot, that is cold. That doesn't have any meaning, any interpretation in our modern context. Then there are later forms of medicine. Have you? You take my phone?
So, this is hot, interesting thing. Is this hot means more oxygen species? Or species?
Well, what? No, could be. See, some food. No, some food. See, you see, banana. I was so surprised. The banana, there are different varieties of banana, right? So when I was talking to a native native guy, he said, inhabitant. Yes, my work has, what was that word? Inhibitor. I am not getting inhabitant. What the hell? Yeah, inhabitant. So, see, one kind of banana is hot, and one kind of banana is cold. And damn it, it is generally on a statistical scale. It makes some sense because some people feel that. So, now, that doesn't have any bearing with respect to modern context. But what I am saying is, with all these, see, some people, when I went to IIT Bombay, there was a electrical engineer there who was saying that if you put your feet on the ground, earth, your feet, so many issues can be solved. These kind of things cannot be addressed by a very close-minded view. For me, I like to keep my eyes open, mind open. Certain personal experiences have taught me that there are more things that you can see, count, calculate and all that. Some things you feel, you experience, and then you know. Until then, some people would always question. But as far as we are concerned, we like to keep things that all of us can generally understand. Suppose if I say, this is a microphone, all of us can try to come to a convergence. That's all. So, there are different things that modern medicine does not. So, for example, my student Surjit said something about some Ayurveda company being attacked by some Indian doctor, and he was happy about it. Then I pointed out that that person doesn't know what liver metabolism of drugs, how it happens. He is holding on to some aspects. I don't think that all ancient texts and practices were perfectly right. Neither do I believe that all current practices and theories are.
Most of the doctors, they do not know metabolism of the drug.
Yes. So the point being, nothing was ever perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. It's all a journey. So let us try to take information and awareness.
Hot and cold, I have a
Yeah. Yeah.
Vedas has said what Vedas has said about hot and cold.
Please go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
See what Vedas and Ayurveda.
Please keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small, only two words.
Small.
The Jataragni. It's the Agni in the Jatar, matlab in the stomach. It is if it is elevate the Jataragni, then it is hot, and if it is not bringing down the Jataragni, then it is cold. That is called as a hot and cold concept of the food.
Yes. Yeah. So there are many such concepts in the Qi, Chinese is the energy. There are so many ideas that evade. Some people say Kundalini, chakras. Who knows what?
No, we cannot say who knows.
Yeah.
That is a very, very
true.
No, it is not about proving, sir. Let us first get into the system, then
No, I'm not criticizing. What I'm saying is, who is anybody to say it is not?
Yeah, that is right.
You understand?
let us say this is it.
No, no. Wait, that
Unless I sit down and meditate for 45 minutes every day, okay?
Today Modi is meditating Kanyakumari.
Yeah. So
Everybody is mad about it.
Can we switch off the AC because I think it's getting cold for you? Yeah.
Kanyakumari is like Vivekananda.
Yeah. Now, we need one more.
Let us do this. And let us
Yeah.
practice it.
Yeah.
And maybe we have to become the rishis to prove that. And it takes us some time. That's why I'm talking about adiabatic process.
So, yeah. So let us have the quiz now. Sorry to end the discussion so abruptly, but the point that we do not understand, that doesn't mean that it can be completely rubbished. I have seen that when I reported this data, which I wanted to demonstrate right before you, I have already done, but then I don't think you can see it. Even if I do it, it is not something demonstrable like that. I spent the whole day trying to get it done the day before the symposium started. So some things like dilute things can give effect that people dismiss like that. Some food can be hot and cold. I've seen there can be evidence, but there are problems in sometimes reproducing, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Yeah, we can. We can take a video and it's easily done. So we'll do that. So the point being, all these parallel systems of so-called parallel. Yeah, so-called parallel. I said quote. नहीं माइक नहीं दूंगा अभी, मेरे को जाना अभी मैं नहीं माइक दूंगा प्लीज, अभी नहीं माइक नहीं मिलेगा अभी, वी आर रनिंग फार बिहाइंड, प्लीज नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं माइक मिलेगा. Yeah, I said so-called quote. Sirji, I said so-called cold. Please don't object to that because I did that. Yes, so-called. I said so-called quote. अरे यार, हद हो गई. So-called.
As much passionate you are about murburn concept, I am more passionate about the Indian concept. I want to say this is it.
मैं ये क्या धोती यूं ही पहना हूँ क्या? I am also passionate.
Yeah. So
don't worry. So I said so-called. I accept that argument now.
So-called is still a diplomatic.
No, it is not diplomatic. The last thing you can expect me from me is diplomacy. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, नहीं ऐसे कुछ नहीं. नहीं, 1 minute, let's go on.
I was there supporting you that it's not parallel
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So, let us now. We wanted action. Now we'll get some action. Silent kind. Have you put it? It's there. Ready. So put it on. What we are going to do? You're going to tell them. Yeah. Mic. Inko do mic. नहीं सर जी हमको काम आगे बढ़ाना है ना आपको देंगे ना ये ठीक नहीं होगा.
Okay guys, so we have a QR code here. We will have the QR code here, and then you just have to scan it. It will be a quiz. Be as honest as you can. Submit it at the
15 minutes
we'll give you 15 minutes. Once we display the QR code, and then you start. He's already started.
Wait. Yeah.
Already started.
Okay, if you want, you can sit separate. Don't copy each other.
Yeah.
Be nice. No talking. You talk, you're... Yes. If you talk, you're out.
Yeah.
No sharing, no talking.
No sharing, no talking.
No peeping. Be independent. QR. Can put the QR, please.
Yeah. So here is the QR.
Anybody does not have a phone? I can give the phone.
It's 3:16 now. We will start the timer. Talk to us. Talk to me if you are having issues, please. Now I am the beautiful person. Sir is not.
என் phone தந்தா என் phoneல private matter இருக்கு.
Okay. Maintain silence. Please begin your quiz.
No talking.
No talking.
Please.
If you are unable to scan, you can step forward and then scan it. Give me the phone. I will scan that if you have a issue.
No talking. It's a very simple task. முத்து கொஞ்சம் இங்க வந்து நில்ல. ஏன் phone? நான் சொல்லிட்டேன் நான் செய்யணும். ஸ்கேன் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருக்கேன். இல்ல QR இல்ல. அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் இங்க இருந்து போனா நீ என்னோட எல்லாம்
Come on.
இந்த QR.
Whose was this? Please come back.
You stand here, please. Yes, my phone.
I don't need a certificate, by the way.
Yeah. You don't need. Yeah. Nobody needs any certificate.
And I really like your teacher's style. I want to talk to you, but...
Yeah, sure. That's okay. I know. Yeah. Are you living now already?
No, I'm not able to connect there. I'm gonna...
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure. I said that because I wanted to hold. Because the mic, if I keep the thing there like that, the whole thing will come. Here,
class, I will sit there.
Yeah, sure, please. I mean, you understood the purpose, no? That's what. Don't discuss. Do it on your own. He's in middle. பக்கத்துல வந்துடு. ஏன் அங்க நிக்கிற? Nice.
सर आपका हुआ?
3:15 it will stop. You have to submit by 3:15. 3:15 or 3:20 already. 3:30, huh? 3:30. Abhinav?
Sir.
3:30.
I have already set the timer, 15 minutes.
15.
It will ring.
Then it will. You cannot do anything.
No, I can't do anything.
Yeah. No, before.
After that, it will automatically
Close. You give 1 minute warning.
Yeah, I will give 1 minute warning.
Yes.
And then I'll lock responses from there.
Yes.
आपका system होगा.
Yes. उधर रख दो. The boys are here. Good. Nice. So we have at 3:30 the NIF director will come on.
Did it work for you guys there? Your friend? Done? Okay. You were trying, so I just मेरे को सप्लाई नहीं लगता तेरे को नहीं ऐसा कर या बोलो एक क्वेश्चन में सेम ऑप्शन दो बार मैं अलग है ध्यान से देखो I do this very commonly so that you focus on reading. I can read, but it won't work now. No, I don't know. Done. Time हो गया? Fine. Coming for you. Try again. Try again. You are disabled in your home. Yes, what happened?
It's this piece.
Hmm?
I can discharge.
Sign in to continue. You have to sign in.
I think I have a mail issue.
Done, then you have signed in. So I don't know. Which one did you use to sign? Use one, no? Okay. Now please scan again. Open here. See if you can.
Again.
Sir, it says 7 minutes odd. 6.5 minutes.
Are you done? We'll lock it quickly because
Yeah.
there are people who have
She's
done.
not able to log in.
That's your own. You use like this, no? In the first one. You did? No. So I think it's done, right? Our phone level.
You don't help him. See, after you have finished your quiz, don't start helping somebody else. I know the answers are open with you. Doesn't mean that you start helping others. That is not the way of helping anybody. Okay. No, that's also a different thing, but still, I mean, if you seriously want to help them, clarify their.
In 2 minutes we'll close. But
Clarify their doubt. I mean, concepts. That is the real help.
close. 2 minutes close. One more minute. Lock it.
Please submit it immediately. I'm locking it.
Why are you helping others?
सर एक बार ओपन करना होगा आपको.
For you.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock. Okay. Sir, we have.
Done?
Done. We'll see that. We have 60. Do we have 60 people here?
Yes. Hey, anyway. Now we move on to the next. We will reveal the answers and all that later. First, let's move on with the program. So, can we get the we are going. So 3:30. Laurent Jaeken, has he come online? Both the chief guests would have come here. Vinita, NIF director vannittundavum online. You change that. First you change that. Let them see what.
The streaming should happen through their laptop. Then you'll be able to see.
Yes. हो गया. कौन जीता है? अपना बंदा मोहम्मद पर सेकंड. हालत चूतिया ने मार गया क्या?
अच्छा, उसके बाद ना
क्रिस्टीना
4 लोग हैं तो टोटल 6 हो जाएंगे. अगर आप थर्ड काउंट करेंगे तो 12 में 4 लोग हैं.
ठीक है, ठीक है, नॉट बैड. कितने? 15 में
आउट ऑफ 17.
ठीक है. यस. हाय Laurent. Yeah. Can you put him on? Hi Laurent. We will have you shortly speaking. We are waiting for the chief guest, and some activities were going on here, so we will have your speech shortly. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Just please bear with us. I'll call the chief guest if he is available. He has come. Ranade, namaste.
Yeah, good.
Namaste. Good afternoon. Nice to have you, sir. This is yes. Can you? Yeah. Good afternoon. The other people on the screen are Afzal Manekotodi, Aileen Thatcher, Dr. Ranade, then Dr. Laurent Jaeken. Dr. Aravind Ranade is the director of National Innovation Foundation, our governmental agency, NIF, and it's based in Gujarat. He is originally from Maharashtra. He is basically a astrophysicist, and we will. Can you please put his introduction, Aravind Ranade? Yeah, please, Dr. Aravind Ranade. Can you put that on the? Yes, this is Dr. Aravind Ranade, and he has earned his MSc in Space Sciences from the University of Pune in the year 2000, and his doctoral degree in astronomical spectroscopy from the Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics, Pune. And he began his professional journey as a scientist, specializing in astronomy and space science, space science communication at Vigyan Prasar, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India in 2004. Over the next 17 years of service in Vigyan Prasar, then Dr. Ranade has made contributions to scientific education and research through his research papers, articles and books, and audio-video programs. He also worked on frugal innovations, engaging young minds to address teaching and learning as well as local challenges with local solutions. So he is a very nationalist scientist like me. I too call myself a nationalist scientist, though a scientist is the whole world, but you center it on yourself and your own country first. He is a recipient of several awards and contributions like Leelabai Pitkar Award in 2000, Acharya Shri Award in 2013, Irada Vigyan Puraskar in 2017. He has been a member of the Advisory Council of Academic Boards of various institutions, JNU, NCERT, CSIR, NISPR, IGUM, Haryana, BAMU, Maharashtra. He is a life member of Astronomical Society of India, the Meteorological Society of India, and the South Asian Meteorological Association. During his career, he held various academic and administrative positions, including National Convener of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan, National Science Talent Search, National Coordinator, Vigyan Prasar Network of Science Clubs, registered at Vigyan Prasar. Before joining the National Innovation Foundation as the director, he was the executive director of the Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi, where I first met him in March last year. And then I met him at Bharatiya Vigyan Bhavan, Vigyan Sammelan in Ahmedabad. And that's how I got to know him personally. And that's how I could invite him. And that's, I believe, why he has consented. Can you please put the director and our main speaker today? So I welcome you, Dr. Aravind Ranade, our esteemed NIF director. This is the audience that we have. We have about 70 odd students and scholars and teachers from various parts of India, and we were for the last 3 days we were all in this room from morning around 9 to 10 until evening. So I hope you will have about half an hour with us at least, then we'll have you delivering your speech to our audience, and then we will try to have the things that our innovation release through you, sir. We will have first we'll give you a broad eye of what murburn concept is. Professor Laurent Jaeken is on the line. He is making the final speech. So I request you to kindly, if possible, please listen to what Professor Laurent Jaeken has to say about murburn concept and our findings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Laurent, can you take over from here, please? Thank you. Will you change the slides there, or do you want me to change, Laurent, here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
And can I have the slides, please?
Yes. So, slides konjam podringla? Can you put the slides, please? Yes, we will put the slides. Slides. Oh, okay.
I don't see them well at this moment.
Yes, just 1 second. Yes.
Namaste, dear audience. I started giving the first lecture 2 days ago, giving a broad overview, and now you have had all the details. And I think it is time to recapitulate, but also to add something, because all the days you have listened to different arguments, which were, let's say, the murburn concept, which is thermodynamically sound. All reactions are exothermal, they go on, they go fast. It is theoretically well-founded, and there were many different assumptions, structural details which fit into the concept. Now there is a last argument, and it is that with a classical concept, you will never be able to understand the origin of life. With the murburn concept, the principle of it, not the details, but the principle of it becomes very simple actually. So we will first recapitulate what we have learned. Please, next slide. Please, yeah. Here you see that again the mechanism of the proton pump and the A2C increasing mitochondria, also in chloroplast is quite similar. And down you see the principle of the sodium potassium, which is in the view of the classical view. And there is but one thing that one can think about. If it would work like this, the membrane should be very intelligent to run all these things, because actually that is not explained by physical chemistry. So what is the other possibility? It is something very intelligent. So next please, next slide. Next slide please, yeah. So perhaps we should have a look through how this traditional view came to existence, and and why it was so much followed all over the world in all textbooks and in all initial courses on cell physiology. The membrane, some theories that have been cleared now that it is fully falsified, and I will give in a few minutes some additional falsification. Actually, it started with a very famous physiologist, Nobel Prize winner, Archibald Hill, and he got a Nobel Prize for his work on the dissociation curve of hemoglobin. And before that year, 1930, there were two schools of thought. Not very much was known about them, so it was a distant period, and there was much dispute, and some thought it was a colorist, and some others thought the inside of the cell composition, sodium, potassium, everything, is quite different from the outside, so the difference must be made by the membrane. And Archibald Hill in 1930 wanted to stop this debate. And he did an experiment. Very famous experiment. He investigated the equilibrium distribution of partition conditions of a small neutral molecule, urea, between resting muscle cells. It's easy, that's a large cell, so you can easily manipulate it. Between the resting muscle cell and a ring of solution. And he found it was very close to 1. So he took his conclusion. He said, so, outside the ring, there's normal water, so inside the muscle, it must be the same phase. It's also normal cell water. And then there was the next idea, which followed from it. He said, if it is normal water, it is the same phase, then there is no colorist osmotic trainer. Not a colorist, it's no colorist osmotic trainer. But then, as a consequence, the potassium, which is the most abundant cation in the cell, very high concentration, it should be in solution. In order to explain the total osmotic pressure which was measured. He thinks that otherwise, if it would not be in solution, the pressure would be much, much larger than what it is. So he said, the cell is not a colorist. Inside, it is a stud filled with a diluted ideal solution, the fluid of it, and it is bordered by a membrane. The membrane should do everything. And because it is a diluted solution, one can use the law of fixed or diffusion, which is a statistical law, the law of Nernst or iron, which includes the diffusion component, which is a statistical law, and the law of Van Hoff for osmosis, for normal osmosis, which is also a statistical concept. Then in 1940, about the first radioactive phases became on the market, and it was firmly established that sodium could pass through the membrane. That if you take the law of Nernst for iron gradient, you can calculate its gradient, and the measured values of sodium and potassium differences, they do not correspond. So there is a difference. And so he said there must be something in the membrane responsible for this difference. And then in 1957, to actually found this which protein was responsible. Now this concept explains in the classic view iron solute distribution, transport process with active or inactive, active or passive experiments, it would explain the membrane potential by the fact that the pump would export 3 sodiums in exchange for 2 potassium stoichiometrically. And if you look to the real data points, then I think about one of the first slides of Professor Lanoche, where he points of data and how you put different lines through it, and one should be always very careful putting lines and think about which line is putting. Because if you see the data points, you can as well say it is a stochastic process than saying that it is a 3 to 2 stoichiometric. Continuous model solves cell volume determined only by total flow, not in else. And the final important point, let's say that the pump arranges the internal data. There were during all the time since 1950 and always some things not of view, let's say, always some critics, serious, very serious critics, and one was by Surveyor, and he said, we take again the example of the mitochondria, from which it was said there were averagely 6 protons in how it could work. Just let's assume that it is correct, that it works. And then, because the 6 protons is statistics, well, it could have been 4. It could go down to 3, and then the system should start to control it because it's going in the wrong direction. And now it should go again from 3 to 6. That's the point of Schrödinger. You may not use a statistical law with such low numbers. There should be 100 or 1,000, and then you can start statistics. And so it is just impossible, it cannot regulate the system. And he was thinking as a physicist, and he said, I know only of one thing which is sufficiently precise to run something like life. And that is quantum coherence, which we know it exists close to absolute zero. The principal physical system, where you have such a conversion. He said the only difficult point is we have to learn how such a thing of quantum coherence could work at ambient temperature. And because of this probably everybody put that idea aside. Because they thought it's impossible that it ever could work at ambient temperature. But meanwhile, around 210, from the 13, it speaks directly observed on isolated microfilms by some people, among which I think there are, they look to the names, there are some Indians, it's Daniel Patel, Bosch, Sahu, I think they work in Japan, but they directly found that microtubule works by quantum coherence and is quantum coherent. So Schrödinger was coherent. Then
Can you hear me? Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Professor Laurent Jaeken. I would just quickly, our chief guest is waiting, and he's a busy man. He's the director. So I'll quickly browse over the next few slides. Please bear with me, Dr. Ranade. So this is the message. You can put him in background because I can. Okay, no problem. No problem. What are the essential facets of life? These are the take-home messages. Please pay attention. The take-home message is what is the most, see, science answers questions, right? Question, answer. Question, what is the most salient feature of life? A living being has the ability to preserve itself by commissioning non-spontaneous action. What is the most essential requisite for the above? A simple powering modality interconnected with coherence, homeostasis, and response principles. So there are other definitions also. Replicate, mutate, catalyze. Horowitz's example, that's good also. Does the cell theory or central dogma provide tangible, adequate means for achieving the above non-intelligently and at short time scales? No. Murburn concept addresses the above need and complements the cell theory and central dogma as yet another fundamental principle of life. Please see that Murburn concept does not negate it, just complements it. So what is the etiology expansion of Murburn concept? It stems from mured, closed, confined burning or a redox process. A concept is a forthrightly derived idea or a set of ideas starting from known facts. So how is Murburn concept relevant to life? Murburn concept considers a cell as a simple chemical engine performing useful work via the principle of effective charge separation brought about by the obligatory movement of diffusible reactive species. Why is Murburn concept a fundamental principle of life? Murburn concept provides a non-intelligent and stochastic framework of interactions between diverse molecules and ions that constitute the cell. In doing so, it enables a simple explanation for powering, homeostasis, coherence, signal transductions, electromechanical activities, etc. So, what is the salient difference between the classical and Murburn purviews? Classical perceptions primarily deem diffusively reactive species as toxic waste products, whereas Murburn concept school deems DRS as quintessential elixirs of life. Does Murburn concept oppose or negate classical perceptions? Murburn concept is a larger set of ideas including several aspects of the classical views, incorporating later known facts and improving upon earlier prevailing stigmatic aesthetic notions. In quantitative perspectives, what is the impact of Murburn concept? Classical perceptions are purely deterministic schemes to account for metabolic or physiological outcomes, thereby mandating integral stoichiometry, whereas Murburn concept accommodates stochastic events, thereby explaining non-integral stoichiometry and atypical kinetics dose responses in cellular process as contributors in routine function. So this is a cartoon strip I usually put in my scientific lectures at the fag end of it. Bill Watterson is my favorite cartoonist. This is Calvin and his imaginative buddy in the stuffed tiger, Hobbes. Hobbes is also a philosopher, if you know that. So you always, if you're a scientist, you should have the childlike mentality. If you have lost it, you're not a scientist. You're not a scientist. If you just take things, if you don't ask, what is that? What is this? Why? How? If you don't doubt, if you don't question, if you don't challenge, there's no point. So here it says, it's a magical world, Hobbes, old buddy. Let's go exploring. That's what Professor Jaeken said in the last, sentence. You need to keep an open mind, explorative mind, inquisitive mind, questioning mind, challenging mind. That doesn't mean that you become ungrateful or disrespectful. You might be opposing your seniors, but do it with a decent way, right? That's how new things are coming to the society. The older people, they kind of maintain the society for you. Always understand that. So with that, I come to the end of this scientific part. And, our chief guest today, can you put him on, please? Our chief guest, please. Our chief guest. Please bring him on, please. Yes. Professor Ranade, if you see his CV, he has been working with the society. All that we see, the structures here, without the society, science, zero. Without a darbar, vidwan, zero. Do you understand? And the darbar is made by the people. So our chief guest today, he is a scientist as well as a person who has always worked with people. You see his CV, I read it out. That is what. He has worked with people. And now, Ranade ji, please address our gathering. Please, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Murburn. First of all, I really compliment and I congratulate Professor Laurent Jaeken, who very beautifully gave the idea about the murburn concept.
Ranade ji, can you hear us? Hello, we have lost you. Ranade ji, Aravind ji. Can you please disconnect and perhaps come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The example that we just have seen, the way...
Dr. Ranade ji, एक minute. We lost you for about 10-20 seconds. Can you just give us your message? 10-20 seconds we lost you. Yeah, you were talking about...
I see.
Yeah, we lost you for about 20 seconds. The screen went, stuck and we couldn't get your audio for about 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know from which particular aspect that was lost, but I was trying to explain and then speak to the audience, especially the youngsters who are trying to work with this new concept of murburn and how this is going to be changed the way that the biological sciences look forward, because the 21st century is full of the concepts and the new dimensions for the biological sciences that I could see, and I was trying to explain to them how we met. And I do very candidly remember that your visit to the Indian National Science Academy, where I was the executive director there, and being an academy which is a highly accomplished members of the academy who are at the national and international review, who has come up with the very actually, helping the new sciences to bring forward the ideas and concepts. And I really remember the idea that you shared of the murburn concept, how the new dimensions are going to add up in the biological sciences. And the same thing I was trying to explain to the audience that we again made during the Bharatiya Vigyan Sammelan at Ahmedabad, wherein you again came and spoke to the audience about the same concept, which was, and then in fact, as far as this symposium is concerned, this murburn concept is altogether a focal theme for the current symposium. And by listening to the Professor Laurent and the kind of the aspect that I have gone through with the brochures that you have shared with us, it is really it really gives me an idea that it is a significant pursuit, and you have published a good amount of papers in the reputed journals and at the national and international level, and it has got a really impressive idea. Now, and I really wish that my youngsters, that Professor Manoj will inform me that with this artificial intelligence, which is in the department, is working on it and trying to come up with the new database in terms of the murburn enzymes, in terms of the new ideas that is coming up. And it really gives a great pleasure and understands that this enzyme functionality and the way that it is being coming up as the first database for the global community to freely access and avail the information on the new frontier. And as an official governmental agency and that aids and helps such ventures, it gives me an immense pleasure to inaugurate and commission the same for the public usage. I commend this Amrita-Coimbatore and the School of Artificial Intelligence for this achievement and the hope that Professor Murli Manoj and his team, who is a very youngster, dynamic people who are trying to take this new concept and come up with the innovative endeavors. And I hope that this particular database is going to serve for the many, I would say, the community of experts across the globe who are trying to come up with the new dimensions and the way that the biological sciences will look forward. I also congratulate Murli for this hypothesis and creating a new database for predicting the enzymes and following the mechanism. This is a new dimensions to all to the newcomers in terms of the needs of the time. And I would say that I really got more knowledge when you put on some of the questions and answers, which has given us the fair enough idea for the newcomers, how the science should be taken up when the new concepts are coming up, how one has to actually look into this, and how one can actually try the efforts to make understanding the natures in the best possible way. In fact, Professor Laurent was also explaining how this is going to help in terms of the homeopathy, in terms of the allopathy in the days for the modern sciences. With this, I really thank to you and the organizers for giving this opportunity to speak to all of you, and I look forward for the new dimensions and the new outcome of this work that you all are carrying at Amrita Vishwavidyalaya. Dhanyawad. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much. Ranade ji, 1 minute, आपसे थोड़ा 1-2 minute और लेना चाहूँगा. I would like to introduce you to the team that, the main actors of the team. They are the students. Please come. Preetham, Omkar, and Vineet, our colleague. We have this team that has Amrit, my bad. Amrit and Omkar and Vineet. Vineet is the faculty member who has been guiding them. We have also other colleagues who have guided them. So these two, they'll just show you what it looks like. So now it is connected. So they'll just show you what it looks like so that you will see what it does basically. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. So what it does is basically we have unleashed a new functionality called murburn functionality. So we are using AI methods to predict whether this particular protein or set of proteins would be, so you can retrieve some PDB, that is a protein structure, or information about it from the web, and just put it into this, and it will predict whether it is a murzyme or not. So currently, what's the kind of accuracy that we are getting on it? 85. So would you want to speak to our senior members and the audience, Vineet and students? The stage is yours. Have the mic, please. Mic is there. Is it on? No, it's not on.
Hello.
Yes. Come here and show them whatever. If you want to. Yeah. You connected. Camera. Yeah. You need to come to the camera if you want. Otherwise, it's taking them. You come here, it will come. Yeah. Just show them a demonstration so that it becomes,
So, a very good afternoon. I hope it's audible. This is Amrit, and I have Omkar with me, and Valedictory is there, a guide. So, this web app was created to make the research on wherein concept a bit more light-weighted and easy, because collecting data is the most important part, and making models is the toughest part in it. So we made a central hub where we have all the data points mostly. If you don't have, we will scroll through the internet and get you that. So we have a custom-made API retriever for it. So firstly, I will explain you the concept. The first concept is, to put it simply, the first feature is the feature DB, where you can type any title or keywords of a PDB file or the murburn file which you are searching for. So I will type copper amine, and then you will get the particular PDB file that is related to the keyword which we typed in. So if you see, the title says copper amine oxidase from Arthrobacter gloriformis, it just goes on like that. So if you leave it empty, all the first 50 entries are shown, and then you can even search it based on the keywords you have. For instance, if I type oxygen storage,
that is storage.
It's a scientific key term.
Yeah.
So as I told you, you will get entries based on it with oxygen storage in it, and then you can even search for murzymes and non-murzymes, the normal thing, MURZY. So you can just search for it, and you'll get all the murzyme entries. And then if you go for non-murzymes, that's how it works. So that is the first feature, and then we are moving to the most important feature. This is our non-murzyme and murzyme classification thing. So we had around 600 data points, and we trained a supervised classification model called as SVM, singular value decomposition. It ran on RBF kernel. So honestly, we took 3 to 4 models as entry members. It was logistic regression, SVM on RBF kernel, and then random forest, and then another model. So this was the best performing one with 85% accuracy. So what you have to do is you can go to the app and then download a murzyme file that you want to. So I'm downloading this. So when you download it, your PDB file gets saved, 1QRD. Now what you can do is you can go to our model prediction thing and then browse files. So it's very simple to use. You have to take a PDB file and then upload it. So when you upload it, so when you upload it, the file says whether it's a murzyme or a non-murzyme. So the file which I uploaded, it's 1LOP. You can check it on the database. It's a non-murzyme molecule. These are the details for it. Title, crystal, structural analysis of the complex between. It just goes on like that. So the approach which we took here is that when you have a PDB file, we are extracting 3 to 4 features like the title and the keywords, and then the actual name of it. Then what we do is we are using a transformer-based embedding. It's a deep learning model. So it is responsible for converting the text we have to vectors. So they hold the semantic representation of it. Semantic in sense, the actual meaning of it. And then we are storing it in a database, and then we pass it to our model. It's of 378 features. or 378 entries, to put it simple. And now the other two features, the PDB-ID search and plots, will be explained by Omkar. Thank you.
So this is Omkar, and the third feature is about that to search PDB file, to get a PDF file, to retrieve the PDF file from the RCSD website. So what you have to do is here you have to just enter that any PDB ID. For instance, let's take 1A to B. You just need to be very particular. Means it's a case sensitive. You can't just give one small A and two small B. It doesn't work like that. So you have to be very particular about this one. And when you just try using a API, it's running. Using a API search, we have just built this one. This is the third feature. So we got that file. This will done. So it shows that it matches with the PDF ID, and we got that file. So you can you can download that PDF file if you want. Yes, it's available. This one. So this is what just now I have downloaded it from the internet. Yes. So this is about third feature, and this last feature is about the plot thing. So as it is very high, it's a very high dimension, so we can't visualize it. So we just using a technique of PCA and TNAC from the FASTA data points, we just converted it to 2D so that we can get more insights. So we can dive further for the future thing. So we have four features here. So the light blue color shows it is a non-Gaussian thing, and the dark blue color shows it is a Gaussian thing. So we have four features, and based on that we have plotted a scatter plot thing, and these both are the PCR for the FASTA data points, and down here we have just other PDB data points. This is the PCA, and this is on the TNSC. So thank you.
Vinit, you want to say something? No? Okay. Thank you so much, Ranade ji, Aravind ji, for your attention and for gracing this occasion. So we will, I think, if you are busy, if you're not busy, we have a function going on, but I think you might have to go on. Thank you so much. Hopefully you can come to our institution someday when you are, you are about to come, but then the minister called you over to Delhi, and that's the reason you could not make it. Hopefully you can come to our institution and grace our campus one day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Murli, and I really compliments to Omkar and his team for really bringing up a wonderful database. I look forward to have very fruitful outcomes of the entire AI-based work that the team is doing. I really look forward to have this concept to be not only by the community, but the practitioner. A good amount of outcomes will be coming up with this new concept in the biological sciences, and especially in the cell sciences. And I look forward to have an in-person meeting at the Amrita-Coimbatore very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So, who are the other people there? Eileen Thatcher, Hiroiza Tamagawa. All these people are my well-wishers. I would, Laurent Jaeken, Afzal. That's what I was going to mention your name. Afzal Maneko Tadi is my another soul friend, student, my well-wisher. He is currently he's a physicist. She's in Oman. Then Eileen Thatcher, you might have known and seen her. I don't know if she is listening. It's early morning there. So oh, wonderful, nice. Hello, Eileen. Would you want to talk to them? I'll just introduce Hiroiza also. Professor Hiroiza Tamagawa is from Gifu University, Japan. He is actually a mechanical engineer who is into macromolecular chemistry and all that. So he had actually made that, I showed you the equation, Tamagawa equation, which was exactly like Hodgkin-Huxley equation. So Hiro, are you there? Hello, can you say hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, hello. Hello. Hi, hello. Hi, nice to see you. Yes, hi.
Because of my son's medical issue, I'm sorry, I couldn't participate.
Yeah. Yesterday he was supposed to give a talk, but his son had a medical emergency. So, would you like to say something to the audience?
Actually, I'm weak in English, very difficult to express my emotion. But I must say congratulations to all of you, not only him, but also to all of you. Congratulations, this is a great opportunity for the modern concept of new histology. I'm really happy. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Hiro. Eileen, would you like to say something?
Sure. Let's see. Come on. There we go.
Hi.
Yeah, I've been up all night.
I know.
3 days, no sleep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm violating my own rules. No, this has been a fantastic meeting. It seems like both a deep dive in some ways and searching over something so fast. I think everybody should review the collection of information that you have and really thoroughly go through the papers and digest it. As an immunologist, which Lily has mentioned a few times here, it's like my worldview is very systems biology oriented. Unfortunately, our knowledge of immunology is most deeply centered around mice and man, which is really not the representation of the diversity of life. But the principles that are contained here are the core principles and the foundation of immunology for all organisms, and that's in all kingdoms. That includes fungi and plants. They do have immune systems, and their core principles are the same part. And it really revolves around ROS in so many ways. And not just the ones that were highlighted mostly during the last 3 days, but areas where I spent a lot of time with in hypochlorous acid and to a certain extent hypochlorous acid, which hypochlorous acid, to give you an idea of how reactive it is 1,000 times more reactive than hypochlorite, common bleach. Much more effective in so many ways. And so it takes very, very, very little, and our cells generate it all the time. And hypochlorous acid is 1,000 times stronger than hypochlorous acid. So it's semantics. So studying these things are challenging because they are very reactive, very fast, very small amounts. So looking at it is difficult, but I think it's important to start bringing our focus to different levels to have a greater understanding of how and where things work. And the other aspect, I think, that I don't think has been pointed out as much as it should be, is that reactive oxygen species have been sort of created and demonized as sort of the bad guys. And so much of our pharmacology and everything is get rid of them, like NSAIDs and so forth. Let's interrupt these processes and change, like direct anabolic acid pathways. Let's get rid of these nasty things that are causing inflammation and so forth. But it's these very things that are making life possible. It's how we can control infections. It's how we can heal. It's how we can remodel tissue, and so on. So I've already gone on too far. But in other words, this 3-day symposium is just a toe dip in a giant ocean of this enormous subject, and it's very exciting. And congratulations to Murli and his whole team this has been a really real big effort. And everybody should applaud.
Thank you. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Aileen Thatcher was a professor in Sonoma University in California, and she is now associated with Amrita, our mission and our university. And we met when she came here, and we have been hooked ever since then. Nice. Yeah, thank you. Afzal, would you want to say something, please? Quickly. Can you hear me, Afzal? Can you come?
Yeah, I can hear you, but unfortunately I couldn't open my video. My video has some issues.
Okay, no problem. Just a quick message.
Just want to, first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Murray and congratulate him on holding such a wonderful activity. And I see a lot of young kids actually, which I know that your key focus of your life is. And actually, when I heard a story, I think it was Abhijit saying his story when he met you in a campus in the IT campus. Is that Abhijit? I forgot the name. Who was it? I also met Dr. Murali like that, and since then we have been interacting all sort of discussions for our life. Now, regarding this conference or symposium, I would say it has been a milestone event in murburn history.
Afzal, we have lost you. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, actually. I was saying that this event or this symposium will be a milestone event in the murburn history because this has attracted a lot of students here. And I was looking at, actually I was with you 3 days along the way, some time ago and back, but I was hearing very active discussions, debates, and primarily students are interested in it, which I believe it will take the murburn concept far ahead in future. And I also see some decision makers also coming to the conference and commenting their own support for you. And I hope we will make murburn as the next chance and next future. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you. So, Lauren, Hiro, Aileen, Afzal, thank you so much. You've been a pillar of support all through this journey. And it's this principle. You build on what you have and what you know. These are the people, they have been supporting. So, now, thank you so much. We are moving on to the young people who have been here waiting for the results of the quiz, right? Can we announce it? You got it? Who released it? You can see that? So, who is the winner? They don't know. Oh, they... How many questions were there? Lovely. So how much do you think would be the highest marks? 17. It was not bad, right? 14 was the highest, right? So 14. Who's got 14? Yay! So there goes your prize money. नहीं टॉपर अभी मेरा 500 कितना लेंगे हम नहीं 1 मिनट हाँ वो तो ठीक है फर्स्ट प्राइज इज 500 सेकंड प्राइज नो सेकंड प्राइज नहीं सेकंड प्राइज है सेकंड प्राइज किसका है यस हैव अ लुक अरे कौन था किस next is 13 marks खाना है ना? Who got 13? Who got 13? Dayanidhi is left. हाँ ठीक है, that's good. That guy, I thought he was a fraud. My bad. No, he was attentive. I thought he came here for different reason. I thought he came here, bird watching kind of a thing. Yeah, somebody was telling me he was collecting phone numbers of girls and all that. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a surprise. You never know. You never know. So there are many 12s, right? How many 12s? Can the 12s please stand? Please raise your hand. 12s. Nice. Good. So you have been attentive. Nice. You got some funda. So there were more. I think they have left. Four. Yeah. There. 1, 2, 3. One more. Huh? Yeah. Nice. So maybe from the team. Yes. So I think 50 rupees. It goes like that. So 50 rupees for the two of you. Yes. You're receiving it from my hand. I think it's important. The originator of murburn concept. 50 rupees de de yaar. 50 de de. 50. Give me 50 bucks. You have 50? No, 1 minute. Yeah. So you got 50 bucks. Give me back. Yes. He's taken 100 and he has said thank you and given me his hand. So one more 100 rupees, please. नहीं 100 rupees. Yeah, 100 rupees. So 200 दे दे. 200 दे दे. उनको दे देंगे. So give me that 100 rupees back. No. So this is your 100. Thank you. I'll give you the 200 later. Yes, wonderful. So what more do you want in this now certificate distribution, right? That's an official formality that we have to. I am the chief guest now. Nobody else is left. We have the co-convener also. Let's give away the certificates. Please, I invite Vineet. Thank you so much. So we had other participants also in this. We have had Muthu. He has been very supportive. He has been here. We have all these things do not visualize without support people. Muthu has been with us very. Please put your hands together. I call him Muthu, but he is Dr. Muthu Krishnan. He has a PhD in chemistry, particularly synthesis of very sophisticated kind of molecules. So Sampath, please come. I want you to. Sampath also has been, I wanted to go there, go here. He was helping. I wanted this and that. He was helping. He's our technical staff. So, yes. And before we started doing this, I want to put a political statement also. It's sad that this institution has 80 research scholars in chemistry and physics. 80. We have had only 2 registered. Do you think it's a good thing? No. Do you think this symposium was good? Yes. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Arun. All right. Thank you, Rajesh, for coming. Though you missed some part, but you registered. Thank you. I appreciate that. When somebody makes an effort in your own institution, when your own institution, students, faculty, research scholars don't participate, is it good? No. What does it show? There's a matter of serious concern. And when it is not good. So that I wanted to say. So let us now start with the official formalities, please. Yes. Can we read out the names and can we have them come over? Please, Vineet. दोनों मिलकर देते हैं. Let's go. Read out the names and with that, after the certificates are given, I think we can stand and talk, or whoever wants to go can go. The time is done, right? Yes. Let's. You just. Yes. Yes. Give him a mic. Give him a mic. And I wanted to before I finish, I wanted to, before we started with this, because my Mr. Joshi, Prabhakaran, wonderful hosting. Please put a hand for them. Wonderful people. Please come, just so that you see, getting all these things organized, it's not easy. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is Mr. Prabhakaran. Please, Joshi, please come. Please come. I want you to get into this range. I want this. Please. Please come here. I want you to be registered as I want it. I want it. I know what I'm doing. Yes, please. So this is important. They help me. For example, one of my guests, his mother wanted food. He ran. At that moment, all that touches you seriously. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. So my management, my Soman sir, my colleagues, thank you so much. So there is usually official thanks and all that, but it's not scripted. Thank you so much for coming. So now let's do the certificates and then we'll do that. Yes.
Tirunavukarasu.
Sampath nee pudichuko manana.
Santosh.
Yes, Vinit, come. Yeah. Eppadi?
Vignesh. Kavin. Santosh. Kavin.
Modalla
Vijay Mitchell.
Tittu keduthada. It's okay.
Abhishek.
Look there.
Okay.
Ashwin. Future லயா இப்பவே பண்ணிக்கோ டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணிக்கோ வேணும்னா நல்லா பிரச்சனை இருக்காது.
Saundarya. Angeline. Kiruba. Kirtiga. Yuvashri. Balamira. Jennifer.
You should be willing to face. Okay? Hello.
Balamira. Thank you, sir.
This is what happens if you are not prompt. Somebody else will take away what's yours.
Gauri.
Yes. Got it? Yeah, quick.
Jayapriya. Aarti. Aarti.
Thank you.
Genova Mercy. Beulah Rose. Aruna. Hema Priya. Remy.
Hi. Thank you for participating.
Shri Mugila.
Did you attempt? Yeah, okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Saumya.
current load.
Sanjay, Logeshwaran,
So you're Sanjay. Yeah, we talked over the phone.
yeah. Monica Sri,
Good. Yes. You didn't screw up my phone, did you?
No.
Reshma, Joyce Priscilla, Hema Ranjini, Indumadi, Sridhar,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ardra,
Hey. Chalo.
Christina, Akshada,
People were paying attention. It was not bad, no? They got
Sri Lakshmi,
potentially high.
Aditya,
Very good. Not bad, no?
Sneeja, Kavya,
Guys are...
You're Aditya.
Kavya, KL University, Yamini,
Yes.
Sai Deepika, Vijay Bhargav, Mangal, Priyam,
Yes, sir.
Sonam Kumari,
चला गया प्रसाद
नहीं वो आएंगे सर.
हाँ
Srikaram Adarsh,
एक और ले लो नहीं फोटो ठीक नहीं आया
हो गया
Yeah.
Okay, so.
He is my student. She couldn't come. He is my student.
Srikaram, Abhay, Bhupalan, Naveen Raj, Jayasudha, Sveta, Harihara Sudan,
Good.
Manimaran sir,
Yeah,
Sridhar,
yeah, you can. If you want, you can have the snacks and all that. No, you can go and then come back if you want. We are here. We are not good. Yeah.
Nemadullah,
Isn't that a snack? What is a snack? Bonda va. நல்லா இருக்குமா? Hey, chutney irukka? Hey.
Yogita.
Thank you, sir.
Vaishnavi.
Jiddu Vaishnavi.
Jiddu Vaishnavi.
Jiddu Krishnamurti, Jiddu Vaishnavi. So nice to have. Serious.
Mohammed. Maniyar. Mohammed.
Certificate of merit we have to give to some. Hey, certificate of merit for the people. Sanjay, has he gone? Sanjay, stay. There is certificate of merit for you. Dr.
Pradeep.
And the 2 girls also.
Dr. Pradeep.
Certificate of merit. Wait.
Congrats, sir. Wish you very, very more and more success in the life.
Karthik RS.
I'm already at the top. I feel I've got the love of my people. What do you want?
Dr. Snigdha.
Always. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Keep the spirit up.
Yes,
I love you.
Always.
Yes. But you understood when I cut you short, no? We had to get with the program. Karthi, you saved our institution's pride. Seriously, our participation is important. And you showed that, when you came regularly, that really means something.
Ramachandra Karthik.
We should.
Niranjana Prashant.
The first one is having this one.
One more.
Raj Mahalingam.
Rowdy. Raj? He doesn't want. He's senior. He doesn't want.
Arun.
Okay. யாரு இருக்கானு இங்க? ரஜீஷ். வா. Yes, sorry. Rajesh இல்ல, Rajesh. Okay. Baba. ഒരു ഓർമ്മയ്ക്ക് കിടക്കട്ടെ. രജീഷ് എങ്ക? He's here. Bonda முடியக்கூடாது. If there is bonda, I want to eat that bonda and then talk. Anybody here? Va. Muthu Krishnaraj. Sorry.